Where'd you go?
Gull Lake. It was a resort on Gull Lake, and my favorite was the sauna. I had access to whenever I wanted. So at about 7:30, 8 a.m., I went in there and had myself a nice sweat and did some working out. I did some lunges, which is big for me. That's a big step forward.
Nailed it. And I had my doubts. When's the last time you'd done lunges?
It's been a while.
No steps forward in a while.
No. And you know, it really reminds yourself how hard it is sometimes to pick yourself back up. Because that's half of a lunge.
Why do I keep coming here every week?
Because
for these jokes. Are you kidding me?
Come on,
Easy
man.
answer.
Yeah. Some people pay, subscriptions to streaming services just to get comedy of this caliber. You get to just come here and
Pour bourbon into a lemonade bottle.
Why do you keep coming back?
You just get to come here, pour bourbon into a lemonade bottle. And
Hey, man, it's a fancy glass.
it sure is. Welcome back. Another episode of The Second Office. I'm your host, Alec George. Next to me is Sodie and Doc. As per always, I tried to time this, but check this out.
And then it's a slap shot, and then swish.
Welcome to The Second Office.
Right?
Damn right. Woo, we're back.
Wait,
Welcome
can
back,
we get
guys.
a double doink sound of one of our kickers hitting both goalposts too?
I think
to
that
represent
would,
football?
I think that would resonate more with Bears fans at this point from a couple playoffs ago.
Double doink.
The double doink. That would be good, though. Well, how was the week, guys?
Oh, pretty good, actually.
Doc, go first.
Jeez, man, he just
Nailed
shut
it.
you down right
Oh,
there.
we're
It's
waiting
not
for
up
that.
to me. It's not up to me.
It's been good.
Good.
Living the dream.
Yep.
Thought my dog was gonna die.
Yep.
Luckily, not dying, so that's good.
Nope. Just had to work through some chocolate donuts.
Yeah, she just wanted to eat 8 donuts. Who doesn't? So,
That's not including the holes, too, right?
no, not including the holes.
Whoa.
You never include the holes.
Never.
Wait, like those little chocolate donuts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
8 of those is
No,
a
no,
cup
no,
of
no,
coffee
no.
for
8
like
donuts and then the holes.
Yeah, we took Lily to an indoor playground, and afterwards we're like, "Hey, we need to go shopping. Do you want to go to Target?"
Wait, you took her to McDonald's play place? What do you mean an indoor playground?
There's an indoor playground in Egan that is fantastic.
For dogs?
No, for
Oh, Lily's the kid, my bad.
Lily's the kid. Yeah.
So McDonald's. I went to those.
I mean, she's like an animal sometimes, but
Yeah. Is it heated?
unfortunately, it's frowned upon to lock them in a crate.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll get there again.
Indoor
Society's just
playground-
not quite ready.
Indoor playground's heated, which is super nice this time of the year.
very.
So we get all of her energy out.
Is there sand?
No,
Okay.
No.
Never mind.
we don't want to.
I just want to listen to Kenny Chesney with my toes in some hot sand right now. And I'm wondering to find a place to do that.
Don't we all?
Menards kicked me out. Home Depot's on to me.
Yeah, man, you might be put on a list.
My time
if you
there
go
is limited.
Yeah, they know. A couple of guys worked at Menards not long ago. Anyway,
You go to this place with no kids and just sitting around, you might get arrested.
and that sucks because it.
Hands in your
I'm
pocket.
just here hanging out.
God forbid somebody wants to hear
I used to love it
children's
here.
laughter. Yeah. We built it 2 years ago. I used to love it here.
I used to love it here. Sodie, how was your week?
It was actually awesome. Had a fun weekend. Got to shoot up north. Spent a couple nights on Gull Lake with some awesome people. Amazing food. I've never in my life had Vietnamese crab soup. but
Wow.
I promise you, I will chase that high again.
Even in northern Minnesota,
God.
a crab
I was-
Vietnamese soup.
I'll just say I was lucky enough to be part of a group where the gal planning it is one of the most incredible planners for little tiny in-town vacations.
Cool.
And instead of picking someone to cook and grocery shopping, she just hired this awesome chef out of a resort near Mille Lacs, or where he used to work now. But now I think he just kind of does private stuff. But, he showed up. He was making French toast at 7 a.m. He left by 9, and he was back at 4 o'clock to start the 18-course appetizers. And it was
That's living the
it
dream.
was an Asian fusion seafood display because that's the guy's birthday we were celebrating. That's what he wanted, and the guy
Hell yeah.
delivered.
Hell yeah.
Shoosh.
That sounds great.
It was nuts.
Well,
And then we shut up to Reamer, saw my dad,
yeah.
squared up the Hurricane Bar down in the basement. Again, probably better spacing and ample room for all of us to do a destination episode or 4
Oh, tease. It's
for
a
a
teaser.
long. All I can say is the ice is going to be off early. And as far as bass fishing goes, the early angler gets the hog.
Let's go.
Yeah, so let's go up there, do some Bass Fest.
Bass Fest.
Get her done.
Excellent. You guys my week was pretty good. Thank you.
Good.
I was going to say how we never say we did anything, and you guys both just had two cool things.
Yeah, we do stuff.
I didn't do anything.
That's fine, man.
I didn't do anything.
You're married.
Well, Doc's married with a kid. And
Yeah, he's got a kid.
Still had time to get his dog to
The kid has to do stuff. Doc just goes with.
Yeah, man.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Married people don't have to do stuff. Married people with a kid, the kid's got to get out of the house. That thing's got to socialize. The two parents have had enough.
Yeah, we're done, dude. Like,
Yeah.
They're just there. People are like, hey, how you doing? Just here for this thing, man. Don't talk to me.
You
but
guys.
seriously.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask, because that's funny. You guys do plenty with Lily. Have you met other
We don't want to.
parents?
We don't want
Who-
to.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
All right?
I would not want to. For play dates?
No, Lily's too. I'm not there for yet. That
Yeah.
if I want to do a play date with anyone, it's gonna be with our stallmate Dobby.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, no. I'm not
Sure.
trying to build these relationships with people right now.
I gotcha. Hey, another, do we have,
No.
nope. Well,
I wish you'd tell me what you're talking about, and I could maybe contribute more.
I was thinking about something, but.
Hey, I don't know how he read your mind.
Should we,
I wish I could. Do you guys have
I
those
was wondering
implants?
if I had a shout out for anyone besides
No. Dobbs is still
Besides- besides our current stallmates.
Dobbs is the one that wants to use the plush stuff.
Well, why don't we talk about what they're getting again then?
Oh, they're getting some good stuff.
Which is
You guys please check out our Second Office Plus. Available Spotify, Apple, Patreon. Let's talk about the NFL. $255.4 million salary cap is set. Vikes are signing everyone.
you think?
Fuck you, Doc.
Why is that?
What? Why?
Sorry.
What did I do to you?
You said we're not signing anyone. And we're probably still not, but
No, you guys totally re-signed Kirk Cousins. Then.
I don't think we're.
Have fun. Enjoy it.
It's not that fun, Doc.
well, it's funny you say that.
He has a bad leg.
So, a couple of things about Kirk. We can get right into it. If I can find it.
Do you want him back, George? Yes, no. You want him back?
Yes.
$50 million a year?
No.
Do you think he's due that? Will somebody pay him that?
Well, that's what
Yes or no?
I got two things here.
Well, hurry up.
This is a tweet from Kevin Seifert.
God.
Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell tells KFan 100.3 that he has had, quote, a ton of dialogue with Kirk Cousins this offseason. Lots of football talk, some contract talk. Quote, I think Kirk wants to be a Viking. He knows we want him to be a Viking. Hopefully we can work to get there. Says nothing about Kirk wanting to be a Viking. Says he thinks. So hopefully he thinks right. Now, in addition to that, this from Bill Barnwell says Kirk Cousins should be owed $51 million.
Yeah. You want him? You want to pay him
Gross.
51?
No. Well,
So do you want him back? Yes or no?
I feel like you're not thinking about this in proper context because the salary cap just jumped. So
Show me the proper
what's the equivalent of that from
Marcus
from
Mariota?
this year or last year? 30 something mil?
I don't know,
It's
dude.
up 30 million. It's the biggest jump all time.
Well, right. I'm saying a $51 million contract for a quarterback this year.
What does Patrick Mahomes make?
Would be like it'd be like 40, probably 44 million to account for the inflation of the salary cap.
Yeah, okay, a little too much. It's only too much because of the Achilles. But if we can re-sign him for a year or two, but also draft the quarterback and do the Packers method of quarterbacks,
Can't.
why?
Because Daniil's gone and Justin Jefferson. Does Justin want him back? Did you hear what Justin said? He said, I love Kirk. He's good for the team. But
He said he wants Kirk back.
he also said,
He wants to know who the quarterback is.
yep.
Well, this tweet from Alec Lewis, writer, Vikes writer for The Athletic. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah on the idea of trading Justin Jefferson, quote, that is not something that has ever crossed my mind.
Bullshit.
Suck it.
Were you saying that to me?
No, Sodie. That was to Sodie. Because
Again,
he's a
what-
Trey Jefferson guy, and I disagree very hard.
It's not a trade. Well, again, you know my take. Don't sign Kirk. Let him hit the free agent. Let him and his wife go spend 2 years in Atlanta, 3 years in Atlanta, where her family's from. So it's a huge motivation there. They have the capital. They have the budding team. They're missing what? A quarterback.
Yeah.
Last year,
Raheem Morris said if we
Justin
had good quarterback
Jefferson
play, I wouldn't be on
also
this podium
mentioned
right now.
he said he had 1,000 yards last year with 4 quarterbacks. Tell me where he's saying, "Oh, I wouldn't be able to do what I did last year without Kirk."
Oh, he didn't say that.
No, not at all. He says he wants to know who the quarterback is.
Yeah.
He didn't say, "I want my boy," and I don't blame him because you know what he probably wants. He wants to sit on the sideline and watch Daniil Hunter eat, and he wants to see free agency money go towards D-line so he can catch his damn breath. So him and Addison can go tear it up with Baker Mayfield this season, and then week 6 of next year, when Baker goes for a 48-yard rushing touchdown
Baker's
and gets
going
a
back to the
concussion.
Bucks.
No,
He's going
he's
back to the Bucks.
not.
Yes, he is.
Drake May will step up and go, "Here I come." Bake May teaches Drake May. Drake May takes us.
Well, funny you mentioned
To the Holy Grail.
Drake May because the Vikings signed a new quarterback coach. Pizza! Check it in a minute. Josh McCown is now our quarterback's coach.
Well, that's a Kevin O'Connell school of coaching in and
It
out.
certainly is.
Yeah.
But also, here's a funny little tidbit about that.
What is it?
When Josh McCown was an assistant coach at Myers Park High School in North Carolina while his sons were playing there, the starting quarterback was a senior named Drake May.
Yeah.
I had a tweet from Ben Gessling.
Wow, weird. We're moving up to go get Drake May, baby.
Is that your call?
Drake May at 3 all day. I
Calling
told
a
you
shot?
He won't be there at 3.
The problem is, I also said we're going to get Christian Ponder.
He won't be there at
We're going to
3.
get Christian Ponder. And I was right. And I was pissed.
Yeah.
4 years later, I was like, damn
I said
it.
it. We hugged about that pick.
Yeah, we did. At Buffalo Wild Wings.
Don't think that was where.
Coon Rapids. We were there. Right next to Cold Stone Creamery.
Do you know why I really think Kirk is staying?
Wait, what was the Cold Stone or Buffalo?
Both.
What do you get at Cold Stone?
Dude, just ice cream.
No,
I
like
don't
you're
want
at Cold Stone, blindfolded. You can't see your options. What are you saying? What kind of ice cream? What do you want mashed into it?
Just chocolate peanut butter. That's all.
Chocolate ice cream and then mash what? Reese's into it?
No, I want the
No,
chocolate
yeah,
peanut butter ice cream.
Chocolate
I
peanut butter
am-
ice cream. What are you mashing into that thing on the Cold Stone?
Maybe Butterfinger.
No.
Maybe.
So I want a chocolate dipped cone, vanilla ice cream, mashed
You're
in.
coning. You're not a cupper.
No, I'm coning.
Total cupper.
Love it. No,
With
I
the-
respect the art.
Oh, I do too, but I'm a cupper.
With the mashed in Reese's and Butterfinger.
So what kind of ice cream? I'm sorry.
Just
Chocolate chip cone, vanilla ice cream,
With candies?
and your candies you're mashing in are vanilla or
No, Butterfingers and Reese's cups.
frick.
Yeah, it's a good call.
George?
Chocolate peanut butter ice cream.
Yep.
Potentially Butterfinger on there.
In a cup. You'll
Yeah.
just take chocolate peanut butter ice cream, put it in a cup,
Ah,
and
no,
say I'm
I'm
fine.
no.
Knowing
In this
knowing
moment,
that
I'm feeling
they have
cone.
the technique to
In
mix
this moment, I'm
bits
feeling
and
cone.
tits.
I could go for a chocolate peanut butter ice cream cone right now. Do you know why I really think Kirk is staying?
Nobody wants to hear that.
Because he got grills. He fulfilled the prophecy set during the season. He got grills.
I just want to, for the record, I was the guy that got the rainbow ice cream with the gummy bears in it at the Cold Stone. It was bussin'. A frozen gummy bear, when you hit that, it's like hitting a gold nugget in San Francisco in 49.
Frozen
baby.
gummy bears. Shout out Lala at the hotel.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, frozen gummy bears are great.
Now I know what it feels like when nobody cares about how Georgie's week was.
Did
It
that-
sucks.
That hurt right there.
What a dark place. No wonder you dread coming here every week, Doc. I mean, having to deal with his sad ass.
Seriously, though.
Oh, you got to do it more than here, too. It's all day at the hotel.
Fuck, man.
I know why you started this now. It's just to keep his friends close.
Yes.
He's like, you're going to have to hang out with me every week now.
I turned 30 and I said, enough is enough.
I got liquor. I got booze and pizza.
Shit. Those are...
I know how to get them over here.
Got
Damn
me.
trap.
Yep, got me. Hey, speaking of that pizza,
My
is it
milkshake
burning?
brings my boys to the yard.
Damn
My
right.
milkshake is beer and pizza.
Can your wife, like...
Oh, yeah, there's a pizza potentially ready. Sodie, I would love it if you did that. Would
Oh.
love it.
Okay,
You
how
wanna-
about this?
You want to carry for a minute?
Yeah, I'd love to carry. All right, Doc, realistically, from an outside view, Vikings can't keep Kirk, Daniil, and Justin Jefferson. Me personally, I'm looking at it as Daniil, you got to keep him. He might not have done the production we wanted last year, but I want your opinion as honestly, if you were going to make the biggest threat to your team, you can only keep 2 out of the 3, Daniil, Justin, Kirk.
Well, you're obviously getting rid of Kirk.
What do you mean,
agree with
obviously?
dude, because why would you pump that much money? unless that's what you think is just missing from your team,
Mm-hmm.
is a quarterback that's going to take you to the promised land, bring you the first Super Bowl trophy this city's ever seen, then sure, give him the money.
Can I tell you if the last GM before Kwesi, I can't remember his dang name, but he had connections to Detroit, his brother, I think. But anyway, Spielman.
Mm-hmm.
If Spielman was in-house right now, we'd re-sign Kirk.
That's so stupid.
We would lose Daniil, we'd re-sign Kirk, we'd re-sign Jefferson. But he's not. Kwesi understands the formula, I think, that the most valuable position you can get on the field is a quarterback, hands down, right? Highest dollar per year position you pay for a championship team is quarterback.
Sure, yeah.
Getting a quarterback that you have to pay a rookie salary out of the draft is the most cost-effective way to get the most important position on the field, is it not?
It is. That's what you should do.
So you think we should?
Yeah, I'm all for it. I think you guys, like if I'm the Vikings GM,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trading this year's first, next year's first, and a second or third, whatever it takes, to move up to, I think you need to move up to 2.
To get Drake May?
Yes.
Well, Drake May is our guy.
Yeah, if you want Drake May, you got to move up to 2. I don't think he's there at 3. And, maybe he is.
Caleb Williams and LSU, man, right? You said yourself last week.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Drake May is there at 3. Maybe Chicago's in love with Caleb Williams, and I think it's interesting the Commanders. Ooh, almost said the bad word there.
How'd it go? How'd Sodie do?
Anyways, we're talking.
Go ahead.
Hey, you going to cut these for us?
So I think the...
So it's Bears 1, right? And I know they recently came out and said something to the tune of, we don't know what we're going to do yet.
Yeah, right. They're
Which
gonna,
is
baloney.
great.
They're
thing
putting it out
for
there,
time
right?
management.
They're gonna be like, let's try to get these offers up for Fields are the first pick, right?
I was gonna say they're putting them up for sale. That's what they're doing.
And
it's
then-
a stock market.
Cliff Kingsbury going to be the offense coordinator in the Commanders. He does love his mobile quarterbacks, and LSU's guy is more mobile than Drake May.
So
Maybe May is there at 3, but then do the Patriots pass on that?
when you
Do
look
they
at
really?
when you look at fit, Patriots do not pass on Drake May. That's why we have to move to 3.
Well, they're at 3.
I know.
That's who you
They're
can
taking
trade
all
with.
the offers right now because teams know that they will probably want a quarterback. So
Yep.
they have all the
Yep.
all the
Vikings
ammo.
have to move to 3. We owe our life to New England, which is awesome because they are an AFC team that we will never play in a Super Bowl because they won't make it. We will before them. I'm confident in that. I just want to real quick give a round of applause. Can you hit the applause? Doc taking the initiative here, cutting the pizza.
Thank you, Doc.
Mid-conversation. He's doing, honestly, one of the most textbook technique pizza cuts I've ever seen.
And he's doing so with a subpar pizza cutter.
There's no crumbs. The pizza cutter's dull.
It's
The
not
art-
it's
the
just
shift.
flimsy.
The shift that you guys, I wish you could see the shift of the pizza he just did before he changes angles.
All
He's
in,
going back
all in favor of quarters and just bigger pieces of pizza.
Yeah,
Cool.
Now sliding that to you, big guy.
I know. Leave her there. But yeah, I agree. I think it's a 2 of 3 type deal. We can only take 2 of the 3, and I think we can get a bigger return on investment for dollars, draft picks, everything if we go after. Because I mean, think about it. Would you pay a rookie $100 million a year for 2 years if you knew he was going to be better than Kirk Cousins? Would you?
$100 million a year? Well,
No, $100 million for 2 years. Would you pay him $50 million for Drake May if you knew he would perform better than Kirk Cousins did last year?
Is that the only given that he performed better than Kirk last year?
Yep.
And he's young and rookie, yes.
But he leaves. He's open market in 2 years,
Oh.
which Kirk is. So that's what I'm looking at. The fact that you own rights to this guy for a long time is worth literally hundreds of millions of dollars if they pan out. You got to look at it as a horse race. Are you going there and betting $2 on a favorite to win 60 cents?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you going to go there and put 10 on the long shot to maybe hit 18?
Mm-hmm.
NFL teams, and I think Kwesi operates under a similar mentality, and I'm pumped about that we got Spielman. He did a lot of cool stuff for us. Childress was a team builder, not a coach. He should have been in the front office drafting, but I like the pieces we have. I like the pieces that are going to leave. I like the cap space that comes with those pieces in my mind, and that's where I'm going to sit with it. George, take it away.
Love it. A little bit of Packer stuff.
No wet naps?
Sodie, where's your wet naps? That was a good bite. Good toast. Patriots director of scouting Elliot Wolf, son of Packers Hall of Fame GM Ron Wolf, asked how Green Bay keeps getting the QB position right. Says Ron, quote, luck.
Andrew?
Doc, thoughts?
Read the rest of the quote, please.
That's all I got.
Oh, that's not the quote.
Luck.
But he didn't stop there.
Okay, what else?
So he said, after luck, he's like, oh, I'm just kidding. Obviously, they have great scouting in that. They have great scouting up there. They believe in what they're doing, and they let them do that. He's like, also, their ownership style, obviously being shareholders and not some billionaire who has the patience of a child.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's patience.
Yeah. So they have the ability to be patient and let these guys sit on the bench for a few years, whereas other owners, a.k.a. the Carolina Panthers owner,
yeah, exactly,
he wants to change his mind every 3 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do you hire a head coach and fire him 10 games into his contract? Like, you gave this guy no chance.
I know, with the number 1 overall pick, who you apparently forced into pick. Yep.
So, whatever.
Yeah, crazy, right? I agree. Zach Wilson given permission to seek a trade.
That's my second pick behind Bake May. Bake May stays in Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
I want Jay Way in MS Bay.
Jay Will.
In the flour mill.
Nailed it. Good job.
Gold medal, baby. Flour.
It's a Minnesota thing.
That's right. You don't go outside in Minnesota. It's a tower near a bridge across a river that flows through the city. Used to provide a lot of jobs. Gold medal flour.
Yeah, it's great. In other NFL news before we move on, Tyreek Hill reportedly sued by plus-sized influencer. You guys hear about this? Hear about this? See this?
So can I start by this right now? What news source labeled her a plus-size influencer?
This is Yahoo.
Yahoo. Okay.
Or sorry, nope. Okay. I pulled that together. That was a title.
Mm-hmm.
I combined 2 titles. This article that I have is from Yahoo. Tyreek Hill reportedly sued by model who claims he broke her leg after she moved him in a blocking drill. They were doing blocking drills, and apparently Tyreek was having a hard time. So he took the last rep personally and really bull rushed her, broke her leg.
Who used the term plus size model?
Want me to find it? I'll find it. I just wanted to talk about the Tyreek Hill incident.
If it's a credible news,
I don't want to talk about.
Can I tell you if it's a credible news source that uses the term plus size model? I will tell you this right now: Tyreek is 5'9", any means necessary.
He's a small guy.
Yep.
Sure.
He's a professional athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
she claims
Conor McGregor is going to get slapped around?
She claims he was embarrassed because people who were watching were just like, oh, murmur, he can't move a girl. Murmur,
he might have been.
Might have been.
And did he prove him wrong?
By breaking her leg?
I'm sure that wasn't his initial intention.
Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles on a non-contact play, right?
I don't know. I can't.
He's an athlete.
I can't side with Tyreek on anything.
Why is that?
Because he beat up his pregnant girlfriend.
Did he?
Yes.
When?
Before he got drafted.
Okay. Before he was a Kansas City Chief and won those Super Bowls?
He also potentially broke his son's leg. He had that incident with the guy at the dock down in Florida last summer.
If Adrian Peterson walks up to you with a hand out extended, you shaking it?
Yes.
Are you thanking him for the memories?
I'm glad you did.
Are you thanking him?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
He's an athlete. He's a form of entertainment for me. I'm sorry things might have went a little awry at home. Not my business, bro. That's between you and the state of Texas and your son.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that about Tyreek then.
Oh, okay. If we're going there, maybe I'll get hot take. I think one's worse.
What you mean?
I think what Tyreek did is worse.
What?
Yes. Adrian went too far in punishing his child. Way too far, of course.
You'd rather hit a kid than a woman?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Shut up. Don't fucking go there.
Sorry,
Come on.
sorry.
Seriously.
I know.
That's not what we're talking
I know,
about.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
What are we talking about, though?
Nothing. Tyreek Hill couldn't block a lady. That's
He did. He broke her damn leg.
Well, he's a wide receiver.
He lit her up.
Exactly. He did light her up,
He
apparently.
doesn't block on running plays, so.
Was she egging him on? Was she egging him on?
I have no idea.
He's running the guy out. He's doing the
I
runoff,
have
not
no idea.
blocking.
I
So
have no idea.
I didn't mean to get controversial, George.
Yes, you sure did. That's exactly what you were going for. You got me fired up.
Oh, God, I Love it.
Just like these pizzas got fired up.
Should we talk
Seriously.
about this a little bit more? I mean, really, which one is worse? If you had to find out, you were GM.
I don't think it's much of a question. I really don't.
If you were GM, you had
And
to find out.
that's still acknowledging what Adrian did was awful.
Oh, they're both awful.
Yes.
Atrocious acts. But if you're a GM, you had to wake up one day and find out your running back did A, Adrian, or B, your wide receiver did. Which one are you hoping it is?
You have to. Oh, the thing that Adrian did. If it has to be one.
Yeah. I don't know. To me, two consenting adults. But you know me, I'm number one against abuse towards women. And I know some 14-year-olds that can kick some ass.
Sure.
So, as terrible as it sounds, I almost want to see a picture of this kid. If he's 6'2" like his dad and 218 at 12, he had a chance to run a 4.40 and get out of there. I'm terrible. Bad take. Move on. Here we go.
Yeah, we're moving on. Moving on.
So did you guys see the athletic mock draft?
No.
Please tell.
So the pre-combine athletic mock draft, they have the Minnesota Vikings taking a quarterback, but they have them taking a quarterback at 11.
Yeah.
Who do you think it is?
Do they think Daniels is going to fall?
No, it's the McCarthy kid from Michigan.
McCarthy, yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm cool with that too, but
You'd be all right with that?
Remember all the discourse for the next 2 weeks following the championship game. Third rounder at best. And now he's potential top 10.
you know why?
Nobody has a clue.
a winner.
Because
Nobody
we
has a
need
damn
him. No,
clue.
because we need a quarterback. That's why he's moving up the ranks.
Oh, yeah, agree.
Just so you guys know, when quarterbacks move up the ranks after the college season ends, 82% of it, in my opinion, I should say, as a guy that's been paying way too much attention, because as a guy that likes Madden, wants to know what face masks these rookies are going to be wearing, I do my research. I want to make sure it's accurate, because if Madden's not accurate, I'm not buying it. What was I saying? Rookies. Yes. But think about it. Quarterbacks, especially
playoff music.
especially, will move from 30 to 8 on a mock draft, not based on talent. It's based on what?
Need.
Who's drafting at 8?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you think teams move back? And when teams move back, so when you have years that teams move back like crazy, that's when you have quarterbacks sitting there day 2 in the green room wondering what the hell happened.
Oh, no, pick me.
Tom Brady, 6th round, he didn't give a hoot. He was in Michigan eating Maine lobster, man, right? That's not
Little
far.
Caesar's Pizza.
When's the last time you've had that? I haven't. And they're doing so well. They have their own
I know.
NFL stadium.
No, it's been a while.
Little Caesars must be killing it.
Gotta
Well,
be.
they are. But they raised their prices.
Take and bakes.
When I was
it's
in
not
college-
$5 anymore, but
Yeah.
it's still got take and bakes.
No, it's not taking bakes.
You're thinking of Papa
It's hot
Murphy's,
and
my
ready.
guy.
Sorry, hot and
Hot
ready.
and ready.
I'm sorry. Yep.
It's already baked.
When's the last time you guys went to a pizza
good.
ranch? That's the Lord's buffet, I found out.
Man, there
Years.
used to be
only
one.
once. I think only once in my life.
So, again, remember we were talking about successful Christians?
Yes.
Chick-fil-A. When's the last time you went there and didn't have perfect service? Your order was perfect.
has not happened.
That's the Lord's chicken.
Has happened to me in St. Louis.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the
Undercooked.
Lord doesn't reside in St.
Devil
Louis.
didn't go to Georgia. Yep. But what's the other one? Pizza Ranch.
Okay.
Is one that's like a Christian-based organization. They recruit out of local churches and all this stuff. And all I've heard from people that have ever been to a pizza ranch, I never have, but they're like, it's insane. You can stare at something and they go, oh, were you hoping there'd be more Hawaiian bacon chicken pizza out here? Like, no, not at all. Like, if one was made, would you have a slice? Oh, yes, I'd have 2. Ha! Boom. It's out there 2 seconds later.
And they'll bring it to your table.
The whole thing. And say, eat what you can and then bring it back.
Yeah.
Really?
Like a pot dealer in Jamaica.
So am
when
I
you
getting
get there
people's
for a week.
neglected pizza at
No.
Pizza Ranch?
No, they'll
No.
take that.
So they're
back.
just wasteful.
They burn it, they turn it into ash, and they mark you on Ash Wednesday with it when they run out of palm fronds. That's the Lord's pizza, I'm telling you, dude. Same thing with Chick-fil-A. They don't throw chicken away. They incinerate it, save the ashes, and they grow the next, I don't know, corn that feeds the chickens.
Chicken.
You know what the secret is for Chick-fil-A chicken, though, right? It's
The
shipped
Lord.
in, not frozen.
The Lord.
It's a 24-hour pickle brine minimum.
Gets blessed.
I thought the Lord.
Thawed out chicken breasts in pickle brine. I've got it from an exclusive source, a general manager at a Georgia Chick-fil-A.
I thought the Lord just humped it. That's cool too.
What are we talking about? Yeah. Sorry.
This is an article from the Hollywood Reporter. Willy Wonka immersive event leaves kids in tears. Quote, it looks like a meth lab.
Hell yeah.
Did you guys hear anything about
But would
this?
you
It's
rather
great.
have an event leave kids in tears or have kids leave in tubes? Like the really Wonka.
Well, it's probably what the kids wanted. A, quote, immersive experience that promised to transport Willy Wonka fans into a magical realm has turned out to be such an epic letdown that customers called the police and compared the attraction to a meth lab. This was in the UK. It was titled Willy's Chocolate Experience.
Who takes their kid to that?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The fact that they didn't include Wonka is what it has to be telling.
Willie's Chocolate Experience?
It was a meth lab.
Charged customers $44 each.
Oh, hey.
The attraction...
Hey, as a guy that types 44 into the microwave instead of 40, I love that.
Sure.
Keep the same number repeating.
Agreed.
Yep.
The attraction was not affiliated with the Warner Bros. Movie Wonka.
No, clearly.
Though the event's marketing came as close as possible to suggest it was based on the author Ronald Dahl's creation. They used AI imagery to market it, and it looked amazing. And people showed up, and it looked like a meth lab.
So did Firefest or whatever that was called.
Oh,
It's compared to Firefest in here.
So I've been to a few volunteer firefighter haunted houses, and the $6 I paid was worth it. Somebody went, bah, and I went, I can't imagine paying $44 for Willie's Chocolate Experience and not leaving there saying, this was a ripoff. And I'm not a Kevin or a Karen.
You guys got to see these pictures.
Wow, look at that laptop.
Here's what was advertised. Here's what they got.
Holy cow.
That's Willie's Chocolate Experience.
All right, you got to share that.
Put that on the page, man.
That'll be shared on Twitter, X, whatever they keep
Absolutely, it will.
Twite.
So I thought that was good.
No, that is good, man.
Thanks.
Speaking of that,
They called the cops. It was so bad. They called the cops.
what is that 911 call? You ready? George, I'll be the dispatcher.
Okay.
911 emergency. What's your emergency?
Hey, we're at Willie's Chocolate Experience.
Wait, bring that back one more time. Willie's Chocolate Experience.
This is Chocolate Experience.
And what are you experiencing?
I think it's a meth lab.
Okay, so it's not chocolate.
My kids are crying. I spent $44.
$44. What an
Just
experience.
get here quick.
It must have been so well advertised.
And you guys want to see a picture?
How do we do, Doc? Scale of 1 to 10, improv. Come on.
I mean, I can see why you guys are back in Minnesota and not out in
Do you guys want to see here's a Willy Wonka. Here's a
wrong.
Willy Wonka in the meth lab.
Oh my God! It is a meth lab. It's a meth lab.
She's supposedly making candy, but she's depressed
She's making candy.
with
yeah.
beakers.
That's not an Oompa Loompa. That looks like Emma Lamone, and she's not having a great day.
I cracked up with this story. I couldn't believe.
She's not short enough.
Could not believe this was a thing. But, anyways, NHL.
Wait, speaking of a ripoff, though. Oh, never mind. No, we're
All right, NHL. Wild get dubs over the Oilers 4-2, over the Kraken 5-2.
Oh, you SOB.
Against the Kraken, Kaprizov with 2 goals and an assist. Zook with 4 assists. After those 2 games, they lost to the Hurricanes 3-2 because of Stefan Nosen's face. The goal ricocheted off his face.
Wait,
The winning
Nosen's?
goal. Yeah, exactly. I think that's how you say it.
You didn't come up with a single joke for that.
Noesen. I tried, man. I tried. I don't know if it went off his nose though.
Like,
Just said face.
what's the other teams? Who'd we lose to?
Hurricanes.
The Hurricanes, finished a nose ahead of us across the finish line thanks to Nosen's face. I don't know. Don't
See, you did it for me.
Come on.
You nailed it.
But we should have done some show prep.
You nailed it. Kidding me? You nailed it. You need show prep.
Doc.
You can pull that out of your bum.
That's a fantastic cologne you have. Where'd you get that? Is that a saddle shop? I feel like I could buy bridles at the same place you picked your fragrance.
This is Pat.
I just noticed. Big Deborah.
Big Deborah.
God, I was just going to order one of those.
Doc is wearing a Big Deborah tee available on our
I
shop.
was going to say, where do I get that?
The-secondoffice.com. Go to the shop.
Yeah.
Check out all of Doc's tees and all of our second office merch.
My favorite thing is now, if somebody wants to find out where to listen to us, find our anything, all you have to do is go to Google and type in the space second, SECOND for the North Dakota listeners, space office, OFFISE for the South Dakota listeners.
And then we're everywhere.
It's the first thing you see.
First thing everywhere.
Literally, off to the side where it says related searches, where sometimes me as an older man goes when I don't know what it's telling me in the front.
You never know.
It's our podcast.
That's right.
What an accessible...
We made it so easy for you guys.
Not going to lie.
This is because we love you.
I know. I appreciate you.
Every one of you. Less than 6 minutes into the first period, power goes out in the Tampa versus Philly game.
Can you say that like Jacques Lemaire would have?
Less than 6 minutes into the first period, power goes out for Tampa versus Philly.
The boys just kind of skated to the bench and said, "What's going on?"
They continued to play. Both coaches agreed the surface was lit pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, you
That was
betcha.
too good. That was too good.
Yeah. Where'd my nailed that? Kidding me? I haven't heard Jock talk in years, but that 100% accurate.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
What about your Blues? What's going on? You didn't know.
Jacques Lemaire is an imaginary coach we had that would one day lead us to a Stanley Cup.
Okay.
We never had him, but that's how he would have spoke.
Mm-hmm.
And he would have kept Bugard alive.
Who's isn't Mikey O killing it right now for whoever he's coaching? Aren't they doing great?
We don't talk about you. Or Bruno.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay.
But I think he's a Dallas Star. They're doing better than we are.
For sure. All right. Well, that's cool. Let's take a quick break.
Perfect. Hello, friends. Thanks for joining us today. I also wanted to remind you to join our friend Kay, the Soufflé Experience, as she takes a small group sailing the Adriatic Seas. This is going to be through Greece, Croatia, Montenegro, Corfu, and Italy. This is going to happen in April 2025. This 7-night cruise price from $649 per person includes gratuities, wine and beer with lunch and dinner, and an $80 excursion credit. Reserve your spot today. Email Kay at k@souffletexperience.com. Again, that's KAY at Soufflete, SULIT, experience.com for more information to hold your cruise spot for only $300. 3, 4. I spend most every night underneath the light of a neon moon.
Oh, if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Don't watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. We're back. Wow, let's...
R.I.P. Toby Keith. He didn't sing that song, but he was still a hit.
I
Man.
didn't
back.
know we had Brooks and Dunn in the studio.
Yeah, we're good personal friends.
What happened to Dunn? Is he done?
See you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Nah, there no more questions. And we're back
Were there people here?
with some pop culture happenings.
I haven't hit a C sharp like that in a while, man. I'm lightheaded.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Pop culture, life, whatever. Ryan Gosling is going to perform I'm Just Ken at the Oscars. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's going to be fabulous.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have you not seen Barbie yet?
Oh, no. Somehow missed my...
Really?
Yeah.
First of all, you'd love it.
Really?
Second of all, I was hoping he would actually play the song that they play on the beach.
Wait, I'd love the top 3 reasons why you think I'd love Barbie.
Around. Well, I will. I thought that would have been hilarious.
Top 3 reasons why you think I'd love Barbie.
Because it's hilarious and you love comedy. You appreciate good acting.
Yep. 2.
Margot Robbie's hot,
All right, we're good.
Will Ferrell's in it.
and Will Ferrell's in it.
Let's stick to 3.
Margot Robbie's hot. Can't wait for him to perform I'm Just Ken. That'll be awesome. And Minnesota
It's cold.
it's very cold. Has opened its first bar dedicated to women's sports,
Really?
which I think is
Hell
cool.
yeah.
I know. I think
A
it's
bar
sweet.
of their own.
Like just women's
Shout out.
No.
sports?
Dedicated to women's sports opens this week. A bar of their own is what it's called.
I just
Oh, you said that. You knew. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, it's modeled after the first one in Portland, Oregon, called a
League of their own?
sports
The movie?
bra.
A sport. That's brilliant.
A sports
Wow.
bra?
A sports bra.
Like BRAH? Bra.
Maybe. That'd be good too.
Well, I don't know.
Anyways, a bar of their own, located in the former Tracy's Saloon, is expecting big crowds.
Tracy's failed? You kidding me? Man.
Not
with-
familiar.
With all the dinner specials Tracy's had, that's tough to believe. I never went.
Quote, we will not be taking reservations and anticipate there will be long lines, so please plan accordingly as our incredible team works hard to ensure as many people can be a part of the celebration as possible.
Wait a minute. Long lines.
Long lines. It opens, you guys, opens March 1st. That's my birthday. My birthday's in 2 days.
Cool, man. Do you want to go to this women's only bar? Because I don't think we're getting in. First of all, the long lines. Second of all,
It's
wrong
not women's-
genitalia.
It's not
But we're
women's,
VIPs.
It's not women's only. It's women's sports only.
Sorry, women's sports only.
We throw our sports hat on.
What? Which? just sports.
Dude, we're getting business cards. I feel like we should
Hey,
make an appearance.
I know a guy that has a WNBA Lynx championship ring we might be able to borrow.
There we go.
And
Let's go.
right through
We'd
security.
be the talk of the damn bar.
Bam! This is a championship.
Sorry, talk of the damn bra.
Give yourself that. You earned it.
Nailed it.
Does it feel good?
Yes.
Yeah. Sounded good.
So did that.
Stop.
Really good. This is a story from the Washington Post.
Burnt Jack's is the #1 pizza.
How'd you know? Right here.
Kidding.
I love it though.
It is good.
A slightly overcooked Jack's is up there though.
Are you going to do your top 5 burnt foods of all time?
Yeah, but I don't classify them as burnt.
Oh.
Slightly overcooked.
Hair.
Intentionally overcooked.
They're burnt.
Intentionally overcooked.
It's black.
A little bit black.
Steak.
There's,
steak.
There's black on the crust. Yes. Anyways, from the Washington Post, written by Tatum Hunter. AI dream girls are coming for porn stars' jobs.
Taint Hunter? What's this guy's
You're
name?
focusing on the wrong part. It's a lady named Tatum.
Oh, lady.
Tatum Hunter. Wrote
Tadium.
this article for
Tadium
the
Hunter.
Washington Post. AI dream girls are coming for porn stars' jobs.
Well, duh.
And I feel like that's strictly out of convenience. I've said this a million times over. The price that Americans pay for convenience is insane. That's why McDonald's is incredibly successful.
I've
and I'm
said
part
this
of it.
a few times over.
I love it.
That whole industry is the destruction of America.
Porn.
Yes. Bad.
So is this a good thing then that AI is taken?
No.
Well, I guess
No, it is
sorry,
not.
that's still porn.
That's
You're
the
right.
next step.
It's still
No,
porn.
it is not. No, instead of let's fall in love with another person, let's fall in love with an artificially generated.
Artificially generated. Sure.
Artificially generated, inseminated person that is not probably the person you're supposed to be spending your time with.
AI will change adult entertainment forever. The risks for sex workers and the rest of us
Man,
are profound.
Man, the tissue business is just going to skyrocket.
It's false intimacy, man. That's all it is. Break it down.
Or the silicone. Yeah, true.
Or the silicone business.
Both, I guess.
No, they're doing just fine with power.
Well, because
chips.
you got to have. I would assume with the AI.
Did you steal my sound effect from last week?
Nice.
Whenever you make a point, just
In Las Vegas, you guys, dozens of porn stars in lingerie lined the convention hall. But Tom Maupin, 72, knew exactly who he was there to see. The retired school teacher had flown from Omaha to Las Vegas, purchased an $85 ticket, and waited in line with hundreds of other porn stars fans in hopes of getting some FaceTime with actress Jill Cassidy, 27. That's just the opening to the article. I don't really want to go much further.
Yeah, I mean,
no. It
But
sounds
I could
sounds
see
like the beginning of a great stalker documentary
I
where
could
Joe
see,
Cassidy goes missing and we know who to go after. So, thank you, anyone who listens to crime podcasts. Keep this guy on your radar. We'll be monitoring him closely. Sounds like he went through a lot. Did I show you that? About a guy or a gal and a guy that have been married like 6 years in Texas. They're moving to get closer to her family, right? They're moving. And this was on kind of like almost like a BetterHelp podcast where like a therapist deal, but it was like relationship questions. She said, I'm moving this box. And I see pictures of me working at a ice cream shop that I worked at 2 years before I met my husband. At my parents' house in my car that I had 2 years before I ever met my husband.
Whoa.
And 3 kids later and married for years, she's looking at all these going, this was a successful stock. What do you do? Do you look at that and say, because I look at most women saying, I don't think my guy's devoted to me. And we can look at her and say, can't say that. Clearly the guy's he's been committed. But
So she loves this guy and they have kids. That's pretty wild.
But she didn't know that he was taking pictures of her.
Did she address it? How far does this story go?
I don't know. It's kind of like headlines, man. All I've got is that tidbit. But my question to you is, if you're her, what do you say? Like, hey, I know you were stalking me, but
You got to bring it up.
you've been really nice.
You got to
since
bring it
then.
up. I love you very much. You're my soulmate, potentially.
I don't know. Is that basement
Is there a
finished?
reason you wanted to cut my hair for the last 4 years and no one else?
Pertinent question. Is the basement finished?
Right?
I think, has anyone asked?
Are
No,
you pouring
beca-
fresh concrete
because of
downstairs?
the 3 toddlers, only he's allowed down there
Yeah, I'm not bringing that
for
shit
their
up.
safety.
Yeah.
And
3 chain locks
yeah,
going down into the basement,
Yeah.
right?
and it's a new house, so it makes a lot of groans like, ow! Ow! but it's cool.
And you
It's
also,
just-
but you
just floor
no,
cricket.
for that reason, you also own those super smart birds.
No.
Not just parrots. The ones
Cockatoos.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen a video where a cockatoo will yell, like from the garage or in the house, will yell like, "Help! Help! Help!" And the cops have been called on that guy. And he's like out working on his car, and the cops show up. He's like, "Oh, I'll introduce you," and it's the bird. And they're like, "Oh, for sure."
Dude, that's
he could
suburbia.
still have so many people in his basement.
yeah.
And they're just like,
Disturbia.
"It's just the bird."
Shia LaBeouf, remember Disturbia?
Yes,
He's got a
exactly.
body in his basement. I saw him.
Right.
Oh, it's a deer. Yeah, I hit it the other day. Like,
Exactly.
just keep a dead deer. Keep a
Just
dead
keep
deer.
a dead deer. Right.
Man, that's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Dude, Disturbia, underrated. Love that. Great soundtrack. Shia LaBeouf, killing it.
Is it underrated? It was huge when it came out. That was
I'm
big
watching
time.
that.
That was wasn't that a big time summer flick?
That's
I'd be
tomorrow.
very surprised if you put a
a good
poll
one.
out. If you put a poll out to our listeners to say who saw Disturbia and remembered it as a good movie, honestly, I bet you'd get a less than 60% yes.
No, and I disagree.
We'll post it.
Disagree. Do it, Sodie. All right, cool.
Well, that was a bubble break brought to you by Double Bubble. Chew Double.
We have had no contact.
How do we get like
Double Bubble.
obscure sponsorships for like 5 cents an episode? Where it's like that was brought
Just
to you
like
by,
this.
by
Just like this.
Spitfire skateboards in case your dad's friend needs a birthday gift. We're available on Amazon. Spitfire trucks and wheels for your skateboards.
NBA.
You saw the T-shirts. You remember the stickers?
No.
They don't have skateboards in St. Louis. You had the whole arc. Nobody did a loop-de-loo.
Arch.
Oh, sorry,
No, the arc.
arch.
The
We
arc
had the
was there.
golden arches here. They served burgers, and we're thankful for it.
Hell yeah, we are.
Oh, Freddy's. I forgot again. Shoosh.
Mm.
I'd rather cook for you. I'd rather cook.
Really?
I say we cook.
I'd welcome it.
Next time I'll just cook down here.
Love it.
Emily loves when we light a candle so we could just fry meat in the basement.
Yes.
I bet
Okay.
she won't say anything.
NBA.
Oh, Wolves are playing tonight.
Sure are. Taking on the Grizz tonight.
Yeah, but
In their
not,
second back-to-back since the All-Star break.
not that talented Grizz, though. That's the
No,
problem.
they're the vastly injured and crappy Grizz. If we lose, it's bad. All right. Hey, Wolves are the only team in the NBA this year to not be down by 30 at one point.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Have we also... Never mind.
All right. So since last week, the Wolves coming off the All-Star break, they lost to a surging Bucks team who I figured were going to come out hot.
Wait, didn't we give up the biggest lead? Of the whole season?
Maybe. Potentially.
Doesn't matter.
We do that.
Let's go Wolves.
Ooh.
Do we have a howl yet?
No, I couldn't find a good one.
Are you serious?
Dude, I look so hard. This is closer to a wolf howl than what I found.
No, it's not.
100%.
God.
Absolutely.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Your dog was going crazy down here when you were testing them.
Yeah, she hated it.
I say we put it up for a vote.
I'll just record Jane. That's a great idea.
Do you think you can get her to make a sound right now on command?
No, I would have to start. We would all have to start howling, and then it would take her about 15 seconds.
I say we try.
No, we're not going to. Nope.
Why not?
Let's do it.
Nope.
I'm not too proud to howl. You guys look like idiots.
She hates it.
Yeah, the dog's running away.
She hates it.
Anyway.
Okay, coming off the All-Star break, Wolves lose at home to the Bucks. They went down big, made it a game, down by 2 late. Lillard hits an amazing shot.
Wait, what do you mean went down big but made it a game?
We were down by, I think we were losing.
That's like
by,
the bull in a bullfighter. Like, he gave it his best, but he got stabbed 19 times, and he was bleeding profusely the last time he looked at the bullfighter.
Sure,
and
we
said,
still lost. Okay.
I got you.
All right. Point being, we still lost. Sure. Still lost. Then took on Brooklyn, kicked their butt. Yesterday, took on the Spurs, kicked their butt too. Looked like Ant was done for the season, gets carried off. Non-contact injury. Comes back after the second half to a standing ovation. This
Paul
dude,
Pierce.
this dude is Wolverine. Yeah,
Weird.
exactly. No,
Weird.
that's what that's what one of his teammates said. We
Yep.
call it Paul Pearson.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe he's a Iron Man. Or, Wolverine. That's what he was compared to.
Really?
Yeah.
You know
Is
who my
Wolverine-
favorite superhero is? It's Iron Man.
Cool.
You know why?
Because you love RDJ?
Yes.
Right?
Number two, that's the only person who I feel like Marvel or anyone has properly shown if you had a superpower, how you would react. The end of the first movie is him going, I am Iron Man. And the second one is him throwing himself a 4th of July party like, I'm a freaking superhero.
Yeah.
LeBron James, really good at basketball. Throws himself a party similar just to announce what team he's going to.
Calls himself the king.
Yep, the king. Mm-hmm. If you had the Iron Man powers, my God, TMZ would not be ready for the amount of content you create. And I love that Iron Man's the first guy to be like, you know what? I'm a superhero. That's why I like him.
Yeah.
And it's the most nonfiction, honestly. A mechanical suit that makes a man into a machine is a little easier for me than the Hulk. Or the fact that Jeremy Renner's that good with a bow and he can barely defuse bombs.
Is there a reason he's that good with the bow, or is he just a normal guy who is crazy good at the bow?
Adderall. That's what it was. It was Adderall and
cocaine.
LASIK surgery. No, he can see a lot farther now.
Special.
They call him Hawkeye. Surgery. It's just Addy and LASIK, baby. It's Dr. David Whiting and Ritalin.
Let's go. Cool. Team USA is taking shape.
Are you talking about the curling team with Jared Allen on it for the Olympics?
Nope. Okay. Team USA basketball, Doc.
Oh, yeah.
You were telling me about this.
Hooping.
Okay. That doesn't mean I remember.
Okay. I thought you had it down.
Yeah, just because he said it doesn't mean he remembered.
We're getting some good ones. We got Drew. We got D-Book. LeBron and Curry are pretty much committing. And they want Edwards again because he's great.
That's right.
Aren't LeBron and Curry
he's the
like
best ever?
He's the best.
In
Thank you.
last year's video game? Aren't they?
Ever.
Skull Wolves.
Ever.
Skull Wolves. Are you a Wolves fan yet? You pick a team?
No.
Yeah.
You haven't convinced me.
That's fine. Either way, I just think it'd be cool if Team USA, like LeBron and Curry. That's awesome. Let's get it. Let's get gold. USA.
Isn't it a lock? Does USA not win gold every year?
Yes.
Well, no,
like, do they play basketball in other countries?
Yes, but there was a.
They do, but
no, they totally do.
The only person you know from every country plays for an American team in the NBA.
Spain's going to give us a hell of a time.
Oh, are they?
Uh-huh.
Is Ricky Rubio coming out of retirement?
He retired from the NBA.
Okay, so who's going to play for Spain? Name one.
They give us a hard time every year.
Name a player.
I don't know their names.
Okay, name 3 American players.
Okay, maybe there's Pau, maybe there's Ricky, and
Pau Gasol.
I think last year he played.
He's 46.
Yeah, he played.
He was
recently.
a coach.
He played recently. Okay, Slovenia.
Marian Gabrick.
Luka.
Doncic.
Mm-hmm.
One guy.
Jokic. I don't think they're from the
Doncic?
same. No, they're not from the same country though.
Jokic.
2 guys.
He's a tennis player. Come on, man. And that's Russia.
Nikola Jokic from Serbia. Yeah, that's right. Okay, he's Serbia and Luka's Slovenia. Right?
But Ukraine could afford some good players.
Could afford.
Yeah.
There were some times where they didn't take it seriously. There's a whole documentary based off the Redeem Team when they came back because they got I don't know, they didn't.
Was Kobe on that team?
It's not a given. The USA wins it.
I will
every
on that
time.
team?
I will say something cool, actually. Between Kobe and Pau Gasol, who we mentioned, who's...
Oh, that was great.
Kobe was the...
You've seen that clip?
Apparently the reason.
Ran him down.
Oh, yeah. Went right through him.
So
I
you
love
guys
the
have seen it?
documentary. It's a great documentary.
Who do you think can describe it the best?
You.
Yeah, you guaranteed.
Stop.
Yeah.
So do you remember what happened, though?
No, I don't. Please
No, he
tell
was
me.
sending a message. It was like, former teammates. They've won championships together. No bad blood. Kobe went right the fuck through him.
I heard it as an excerpt from a short documentary, I believe, about
Slovenia.
the Black Mamba, about his mentality and how he took every game and how he literally said, I'm running through Pau's chest first play.
Yep.
Because they're going to run this pick on me.
Mm-hmm.
And because I know it, they're going to run it on me. It's the only way they can eliminate me. And I'm going to run through his damn chest. And everyone's like, all right, whatever, yep. And he put his teammate on his back because he was wearing the wrong damn jersey.
He essentially made it a competition who could get to the gym first in the morning. People were showing up at 4 a.m. because of Kobe, and they would still not be first. Yeah.
That's because he was the greatest of all time.
He was. And he was also...
Is he your GOAT, Mr. Non-Basketball fan?
He was on the verge of a bunch of political advocacies that could do a lot of good for somebody. And just so you know, there was not a helicopter crash, I think, 4.5 years before, and hasn't been one since in L.A. County since his. So that's weird.
You and your damn conspiracy.
Is it a conspiracy, or is it just kind of facts that that pilot has had over like 1,500 successful flights through thunderstorms, and somehow the Hollywood Hills jumped out of nowhere
It was foggy.
for him? By the way, his family's gone. They don't know where they are.
What?
Yeah.
She just spoke at his statue unveiling.
Did she?
Yes.
He's not talking about.
His family?
No, I'm talking about the pilots.
Yeah, not Kobe's.
Oh, the pilot's family.
Money, money, money. Boca Raton. Hanging out with Elvis and Tupac. Just kidding. Did you see that?
No.
Sean P. Diddy Combs under investigation because
Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. Tupac
somebody finally came out and said P. Diddy Combs paid.
paid for it. Yes.
Yeah.
That's like the worst kept secret.
Remember when Eminem did Kill Shot against Machine Gun Kelly and he was like, and Puff killed Diddy, or Puff killed Pac. And he's like, I'm just kidding, Diddy. I love you.
No, I don't know
But he
that.
was
I don't know
100%.
Eminem that well.
It sounds like it was kind of accurate.
That's probably what happened.
I love rap disses.
In Minnesota news, in a Dynaman flees police in a car chase, getting his cat to the vet.
That's Jordan Addison.
And he got tased.
Never
They
mind.
tased him. They follow him all the way to the vet. He gets out with a crate and runs inside the vet. Still gets tased. Like context clues, guys.
Jordan Addison did the same thing.
Yeah.
Did he get tased?
Handled himself like a consummate adult. Consummate professional.
Consummate?
Yeah. Is that right?
I don't know. You're using it.
I don't know.
What's consummate?
There will be a Netflix version of The Fairly Odd Parents, A New Wish. Thoughts?
Is it live action?
No.
I'm out.
You want the live action Fairly
Yep.
Odd Parents?
Well, it's like
That could be
Wanda
funny.
and Cosmo are coming back, but the
It's a new
kid's
wish.
not Timmy Turner.
No, there's no Timmy, which I'm not excited about, but I want to
I
watch
want
it.
And
Stifler's
it's a
mom
different
for
town.
Wanda, and I want
Oh.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Did
for
they have a kid
Cosmo.
before Timmy?
I want Jerry
Isn't that talked
Seinfeld
about in
and
the show?
Stifler's mom. That's it. Well, I was doing this, and well, you never said that. That'd be a great dynamic right there.
Oh, right.
What's her name? What's Stifler's mom's name? She's in all kinds of shows now.
Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, she's
That one.
She's in the ads. Jennifer
Yeah, you're onto it. Jen something.
Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge. Nailed it. God, look at you.
Yeah. There's a new Pokemon game. Pokemon Legends Z to A.
I think we're using that horn a little too.
Liberal.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. I was going to say religious, which is much worse.
This is where you're ending it?
Yeah,
Really?
that's all I got.
Just so everybody
You guys
knows,
don't wanna
it's
talk about
National
Pokemon.
Chocolate Soufflé.
That's offensive.
Chocolate Soufflé Day? Chocolate Soufflé Day.
Thanks for the hot tag.
I gotcha. Make sure you guys go down to Willy's Chocolate Experience and get a chocolate souffle.
Don't. It's a meth lab. Don't.
Instead, you can save yourself $39 and like and subscribe to our premium content.
Yeah. Or still check out Willy's Chocolate Experience. Definitely don't.
Just don't bring your kids. Please.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
All four of you.
We'll be back next week. We promise.
I'm just kidding. That's the worst part is you're not wrong. We will be back here next week regardless.
We're not stopping.
Can't now.
Hell yeah.